thing. Imagine your hair falling out. It's your crown. It's a girl's crown.
So this is something I wanted to make a short video on. It's just for sharing, like not for monetization or doing content to make money. So I just wanted to share because I wanted to comment on this. I think the way Miss Melody phrased it was very dangerous. Now, yes, there is nothing to be ashamed about if you want good long hair, right? I think that is something if you want good long hair, I think there's nothing to be ashamed of wanting and trying to work towards it or asking your partner to help with it. That is fine, right? I think it is also like I think I also really can relate to it. It's kind of like my stomach ache and my gastric disease, right? Where I like tend to be hypersensitive to my intestines. Like maybe for a woman it's hair, for me it's more towards my stomach or intestines. So I definitely it helps me to understand the situation emotionally a bit more. So I think there's nothing to be ashamed of. But I think the problem I have with it was that it miss this Miss Melody here was phrasing it as a common universal belief, which is very dangerous because it actually have wrong views in it. So let me tell you what are the four only universal crowns that a woman should have or a girl should have as their crowns. Four of them. That is more of a metaphor, that is not literally. So, but I think this will be much more meaningful. So, hope you guys are willing to listen. So, what is the first crown that a woman should be deemed worthy of her crown? The first crown is understanding the four noble truths of suffering. That should be her first crown. The second crown is to have intentions and ambitions of having as few wants as possible. That is the second crown that a woman should reverence as a worthy crown. The third crown is that a person that has good desires, right intentions, and right ambitions about de-escalating hate. That is the third crown. And the fourth crown is to have devotion towards harmlessness behaviors or convictions. That is the fourth crown. So understanding the source of stress and suffering by full comprehension, first crown. Second, having as few wants as your mission. Third crown, de-escalating hate. Fourth house, having devotion to harmlessness behavior or convictions. So these are the four crowns that a woman should or a girl should be deemed them worthy. Now, as a end note, like I said, there's nothing to be ashamed of wanting to having good long hair. I just think that it is much more respectful and worthy of reverence if a woman deem these four as their crowns instead. That is like a higher degree, right? Personally, from my opinion. So thank you very much.